How's everybody doing? It's another Mix It Up podcast. I am your host, Joel Hawkins, here with my best friend.
Ooh, best friend. Hey, H. Jones. I'm
I
best
have
friend
to say
today.
best friend because we spend the most time together.
That's true. I got upgraded to best friend today. It's going to be a good day.
That makes me super sad that you're happy about that.
Wait, did you not mean it?
No, what? No. Anyways, so today we're going to be doing, well, I already forgot what we were doing. BTS Idol. Okay.
Idol.
Are you sure we're doing Idol?
Idol. That's the one you stopped on unless you clicked on something different.
Well, let's find out.
Jeez.
It is Idol. We're doing Idol. Thank you. Good memory. I don't have
never
one.
listens to me.
I don't have a
and
good
I'm his
memory.
best friend. He doesn't even listen.
I don't listen to anyone, just so you know. You can ask my mother and father. I was a rebellious teenager. No, I wasn't. I was just a rebellious, secretive, rebellious teenager. They never knew I was being rebellious. Joel's such a good boy. Take out the trash. No. You don't take out the trash, Dad's gonna whoop your ass. Oh yeah, I'll turn out the trash. But I'm not gonna do it well. Yeah, I was a very silent, rebellious teenager. Eventually becoming just full-on rebellious, but at that point it was like, I guess I'd realized the secret to life, which is don't allow your happiness to be directly attached to the way others view you, which is a very huge freedom. But it also, when you're in your 20s, that's a dangerous precedent to set. Because it's like, I'm happy. Shouldn't do that. I don't care. It's kind of messed up that you did that. Super. Sorry your hair is sad. Sad sack.
Oh, that's when I met you.
No, that was after that.
After that? You still weird then. Yeah.
I was still weird, but I just had my head on straight then. Somewhat. So today we're going to be doing BTS Idol just because we want to. We were looking around and that looked very colorful, so we're going to do that one. Yeah, like and subscribe, hit a button, click some shit.
Like
I
all
don't
the
care.
buttons.
Whatever, do whatever you want. You're
All the buttons at the
gonna
same
do
time.
whatever you want. Okay. So we're going to check it out. Okay. Check it out.
Yeah, check it out. But one time. Hey, for the joke.
Big Hit Records. Entertainment, sorry. I love the triple kick.
Can't call me artist, can't call me idol. 아님 어떤 다른 뭐라 해도 idol. I'm proud of it. 난 잘없네. 너무 알았네. 나는 항상 나였길. 손가락질 해. 나는 전혀 신경 쓰지 않네. 나는 역할은 내. 그 이유가 뭐든 간에. I know what I am. I know what I want. I never gon' change. I never gon' trade. Nigga, touch it. I do my thing. I love myself. I love myself. I love my fellow, my best and my way. 내 속안에 몇십 명, 백 명의 내가 있어. 오늘도 다른 날 맞이해. 어차피 전부 다 나에게. 고민보다는 게 달리네. Running man, running man, running man. 뭘 어쩌고 저쩌고 떠들어도 돼. Talking. I do what I do. You can know 너는 잘하셔. You can't stop me loving myself.
Okay, so what made me laugh was, did it not look like a bunch of colorful snuffleupagus, like just dancing in the background, the big fluffy monsters or whatever? I was like, oh my goodness, Sesame Street would love this. There was so much color. In that last part, you noticed, though, they were all wearing muted colors and everyone else dancing behind them was wearing bright colors.
Oh, I missed that then.
Yeah. They were like they were wearing jeans that were like light brown tannish and a shirt that was light brown tannish. So they were all kind of wearing muted colors, but everybody else was wearing bright colors. What's funny is that I guessed without realizing it, the whole freaking meaning and point in the song when I said literally at the beginning is that I realized at a young age is that your happiness, you don't have it attached to the way others view you because you'll never be happy. You know, your happiness can't be attached to that. And it's literally can't stop me from loving myself. Like I'm literally like just basically said the thing that this was trying to tell you too. Because I know a lot of people, if they looked at this video, not a lot of people, but I'm saying people who aren't fans of BTS would look at this video and be like, oh, he's talking about how he's a badass and he should be worshipped and blah, blah, blah. Yeah, if you're an ignorant person, that's what they're saying. No, that's not what they're saying. They're saying is that you can't stop me. Like they're talking to haters. You can't stop me from loving myself. You can't stop me from caring about my fans and my music and everything else. And I can't believe I said that before the video. It was so poignant and perfect.
You're a prophet today.
I'm a prophet today.
Today.
If I could only have profit as a prophet, I'd be a prophet today.
Looking for the prophet with an eye.
I was like, yeah, I need the prophet with an FIT. I need profit. I need profit. But yeah, it's no, I like the video. It is super colorful though.
There's a lot going on.
Hardcore color. Like they were sitting on, I couldn't tell what it was. It looked like a doorknob, but they were sitting on a yellow doorknob. But they were sitting on the yellow doorknob, and there was like just a bunch of streamers, like tens of thousands of them, like behind them in different color sets and everything. I was like, oh man, to be the guy who's got to be like, you want me to do what? How many? Oh, that's so many. And they're paper though. They're gonna rip. You want me to blow like air at it? They're gonna rip. like he had to like probably replace sections during the video, or one of them waves their arm too fast and rips down a section of him. He was like, come on, man. Like I have a feeling
pay attention where your arms are.
The guy on the set was just like, God, don't no. Now I gotta replace it. Let's give an hour because the ceiling's 40 feet in the air. Like it just had to be a little upsetting to be that guy who had to do all the set design and just be like, you want to do what? Can we just use green screen? No green screen. Practical? Son of a bitch. Because a lot of people will say stuff like, you know, oh, well, you know, that's a job, it's work. And I love that. It's just funny though, because it's like, you know, they're usually the ones that don't have to do the job. So of course they're going to be like, oh, it's a job, you're making money. And it's like, yeah, but you don't have to do it. I got to do it. That stuff feels like a waste. Like I've had people have been like, hey, can you, and this is literally how it goes. They'll be like, hey, do you think you could take like my entire product inventory and match it to meet this Excel spreadsheet so I can import it into another website or another platform? And I go, yeah, I can do that. And they're like, oh, cool, great. And I'm like, didn't say I would. They're like, well, come on, I'll pay you. And then the minute I say a price, they're like, well, that's a little much. And I'm like, no, it isn't. Repetitive work with no brain involvement is repetitive and annoying. Like physical, you're working on something, you're doing something physically, you're creatively coming up with something cool. But just... yeah, I fucking hate that shit. Repetitive data entry makes me want to kill something. Like this is why I am probably poor, but that's why I don't. Because I worked for Rolls-Royce doing data analyst for Rolls-Royce, doing data entry on engines and maintenance reports and all this stuff, and I was like, oh my God, fire me. Like, dude, I got super lazy at that job because I just didn't want to do it. It was like I got done with my work and then I'd be like, what are we gonna do now? And then it'd be like, would you like to do a 230 page report? Oh, and it'd just be very sad. I was very depressed. I don't know how people do it. Maybe there's some guy out there who's like, I love data entry. It's so much fun. Just tap away. I cannot. It makes my brain insane. Like, that's just the best I can do is I'm like, oh my God, shoot me. Shoot me.
They have platforms out there where the companies can just hire like a virtual assistant-ish. So you can hire somebody and it's like, hey, I'm going to send you all these files. I'm going to pay you. You're going to type them in. And you're probably not going to want to do any more. So I'm sending you the rest of the files that you're going to type in. Okay? Everybody work together. All right. Because nobody wants to do it.
And it's not hard work. It's just, well, you got to have your mind a little bit on it because otherwise you could fuck everything up if you're not paying attention. But it's just tedious, mind-numbing. There's no real thought process or creative thinking or anything like that. So it just kind of feels like if someone was like, hey, you get to live forever. And you're like, yeah. And they're like, on a toilet. And it's like, no. You get to live forever, but on a toilet. It's like, no, that's not alive. That's
how big is this toilet?
Yeah. Is this toilet the size of a country? Because that would be better. No, you can live on a toilet. You can live forever. You'll never die, but you have to live on a toilet.
See, you get the toilet, put some wheels on it, wheelchair. We're still alive.
That's a heavy wheelchair, bro. Yeah. You're only going to be visiting about 6% of the world that has access to planes. Be like, hey, sir, what are you doing? Don't worry, it's okay. The only way I can live forever and be immortal, it's like, is it worth it? And just think of if you went like 3,000 years later, all your family pictures are you sitting on a toilet. And like your office pictures are you sitting on a toilet. Someone's taking selfies with you. It's the guy who's immortal on a toilet. Like, that's your name. It's
toilet
like,
man.
Hey, look, it's Joel on a toilet. Hey, it's Joel on a toilet. Joel on a toilet, how are you doing today? Crap, now it's just in my name? That's what it is? Joel on a toilet? I don't have a last name anymore? Nope. 10,000 years pass. Welcome to the show. Joel on a toilet, how are you? Oh, robots have taken over the entire world. All humanity's dead. Yeah, this is a great life. I'm glad I took this chance. You get to watch robots bang. This is weird. Yeah, I went a little weird with that. My mind tends to go towards weird and dark and frightening and at the same time creepy. Just where my brain goes. My brain box is broken. I know. But yeah, I mean, dude, the song is something that everybody should really try and like connect to, is because like they're saying, you know, I don't care how famous I am, how many fans we have and everything. They're all with me. They're all a part of me. We're all part of them. And I'm not going to allow anyone to just ruin my existence and my just fart. You made the face of I just farted. And that's I have back problems. But the first one was
that's exactly what it is.
But the first one was not that facial expression. No. It was this.
It's back problems over here.
You did the bite lip over there. You did the bite lip. That's a fart bite lip thing. That's what that means. When someone makes that face, look at kids when they take a shit in their pants. They straight up make like that's the face. You made that face. I'm gonna roll it back and play it right now. Ruin my existence. And
I'm sure you're gonna take that and make that the clip, and then we'll just be looking at that face.
Yeah. Anyway, sorry, I got distracted by his face. His facial features. But no, the guys look snazzy in their suits though. Like they all look like suits that were worn by the guy with question marks on his suits. Remember that guy from TV back in the day? You want to make money? That guy. You never saw him like daytime TV during the summer?
I kind of think I remember who you're talking about.
He looked like a nerdy guy with glasses, thick glasses, and he had like a green suit with question marks on it. He looked like the fucking Riddler is what he looked like. And it was like a book he was trying to sell, like make money easily now.
It sounds familiar, but I hadn't seen it in 30 years, so.
Yeah, I'm sure it was like
somewhere in the back of there.
A nationally hated commercial. Or something of that sort. I don't know. I'm being ridiculous, but
as always.
No, I believe the message. You know, BTS knows how to write a song that culminates and connects to people. Because again, you're going to have a percentage of people that are going to look at the song title, Idol, and think, oh, well, they're BTS, so they're going to be talking about how famous they are, blah, blah, blah. Those are douchebags who think that. That's not what it is.
Did they even say, I'm not an idol?
Yeah, I know.
That was like the first line or the second line?
I know, but there are still going to be people who are going to say stupid shit like that because their whole idea is the same as most of the world, which is fear and hate marketing. Pretty much does whatever they want.
Yeah.
So they can try to sell and slide it, you know?
About control.
All about control. Yeah. No, so I mean that's their whole bit. I mean, that's why anybody goes after a famous artist trying to bring them down a notch or whatever, which I don't get. That feeling is like, how sad are you inside if you're like, we're going to bring them down a peg or two?
Because they don't have nothing to do.
Because they can't be happy and good at what they do. They suck. They're not that important. Like, I've even had that feeling occasionally, like on a minor level, and been like, that's where that comes from. So it's not really, it doesn't start off as, a lot of people think it starts off as something that's wrong with yourself. That's why you think that way. But sometimes that's not what it is. Sometimes it's because you think maybe somebody might be a bad person who's influencing others in a negative way and pretending to be positive. That's sometimes how it can start. Because I've seen videos of people where they're like, well, you know, blah, blah, blah. And I'm looking at them like, they don't seem being honest or truthful. I can read them. They just don't feel like they're being honest and truthful. And then I realize I have that same feeling. It's the same basis as when someone goes, you're not so great. And I'm like, oh my God, that's how it starts. And I was like, that's a bad feeling to have because it didn't make me feel good. I felt horrible. I was like, I can't think that about them. You're doing great. I love you, buddy. Like, that's just what I'd end up doing on purpose to make myself, you know, I don't know, maybe I'm being crazy.
Most of the time, but not this time. I feel you.
Yeah. Okay. Well, we love you guys. You magical creatures, go and have a wonderful existence and better health, better wealth, and do some good out there. We'll talk to you later.
And stay off the toilet.
Unless it's got motors and wheels, and then have some fun with it and see if you can weird some people out. I'm just saying.
You know, Halloween is coming up.
Toilet man. Well, that's perfect because we literally have top 10 of we're going to be recording of dumbest superpowers, most of which was provided by you guys. So this is going to be pretty interesting. I'm pretty happy.
Somebody's like, toilet man. Yes, I'm on it right now.
Toilet man.
I'm on it right now.
Okay, so maybe we'll hold that off till next week. We'll do one more reaction video and then we'll hold it off till next time we record. That way, because I want to give people time to like actually send some more. Because right now we have, I think, 6, and then I have 2 ideas. But if you guys want to provide like a couple more like ideas, has to be a practical or dumb superpower, and the best ones are going to be picked to use on this top 10 video. So you could knock out the other 6 that are already in the slots. You could knock out one of them if you come up with a good. Give a name of the superhero person or whatever.
Sleeping.
And maybe like a background. And then he has to have a superpower that's somewhat practical. Even a little bit practical is fine.
But dumbest.
But it still has to be a fairly dumb superpower. Like, okay, I'll come up with one, for instance. He's the world's fastest skater. It can be for a job or a superhero type thing. So he's the world's fastest skater because his power is literally that he can create oil slicks on his feet. His nickname, his superhero name is Slip and Slide. How dumb is that? That's pretty dumb. He has a dumb name and a dumb power. I mean, because you got to think about it. It'd be like, what can you do? You're not strong enough to lift a car and take other people with you. So it's just you that's going on oil slick and slicking on anything.
Can he make the oil like rise up? And
no, it's not Iceman.
None of that. It's just a little puddle here and there.
He could be on concrete and slide like ice, like he's ice skating.
What about sand?
Yes, he can do it on sand too. Any surface.
That part's not bad. I mean, if it doesn't turn into mud,
it's
he's doing pretty good.
Practical if he was, say, a DoorDash delivery person.
There you go. Number 1 employee.
But I don't know how effective it would be on, say, anything else, because it'd be like, oh, you can slip and slide. Well, that's really cool. I have a car I can drive. Unless he invented a car that could also do that.
He goes between traffic.
Still not going to be as fast as a car half the time with no traffic around, you know? He doesn't surf. He skates.
That's in between the cars. The car here, car there. You got to raise your arm, otherwise you're hitting the side mirrors.
But he's still got to, because he's going to run out of momentum and just be like parked in between two cars. Hey,
might give me a push.
Not enough room for me to like move myself. So I guess that would be the only way. Or maybe he should get like a box fan and become like a swamp boat version of himself, which is and just be like slicking along. Yeah. It's still funny though. It's still funny. So yeah, come up with a dumb practical superpower. Come up with a dumb superpower name. And if you want to give a backstory to him, you can. Just don't make it so long, because we got to do 10 of them in one episode, and I don't want our episode to be like 6.5 hours long.
Like I wrote a book and then I sent it to you.
It's a novella. It's like 650 pages. Like, when he was a child, he was born, and then he didn't die right away. He lived for 55 years exactly until he was shot in the head with a adamantium bullet or something. I don't know. Yeah, I don't know. Check it out. Just send it. Let's do it.
You can fight Sleepy.
You got to watch the previous episode of that top 10 dumbest superpowers. Watch that. It is pretty funny. There is some stupid shit. It's pretty great. I'll even link it here. No, it's going to be at the top, because I don't do the other link stuff anymore, because it's just weird. Maybe when we hit 10,000, they'll give us that ability. I don't think that ability exists. Anyways, so we love you guys. We'll talk to you later. Better health, better wealth. Have some fun, my friends. Ha ha.
You.